Hello fam, how you doing? How's everybody doing? I hope you all are getting into this festive mood. The season, it's time for Christmas, it's time for the holidays, to spend time with your loved ones, with everybody that matters to you. And personally, I am so excited. I get to spend this Christmas with one person that really means the most to me, and that's my baby girl, my daughter. And I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to come in. Welcome you to my YouTube channel once again. My name is June Says, or just June. And if you've watched my previous video, I mentioned that my show is gonna be raw and candid. By that I mean it's gonna be just truth, the ugly truth that most people don't want to hear or don't want to accept, and the ugly truth that you don't want to come to terms with. And today I want to talk about my favorite celebrity in Kenya. I've been following her for so long. I love her so much. I love everything about her, her content, her family, and what she does, what she shows us, and I follow her religiously. And she did a video and it really caught my attention. It got into my heart, and I felt that I needed to speak about this video on behalf of her, me, women, men, children, parents, and everybody in general. This favorite celebrity of mine, her precious name is Diana Marwa. Diana, I love you so much. You don't know me, you've never heard about me. I'm just a stranger somewhere who adores you and follows you with all her heart and likes everything that you do and everything you do for others. Diana, you did a video yesterday and told us about the alleged rape by Willy, that he attempted to rape you, and you cried so much, and I was crying with you. It was sad. I don't know. I'm one person who, when I see somebody crying, I don't know how to comfort you. I'll start crying with you, and that's one of the reasons why I can never even be a nurse or anything humanitarian, because I can't handle it. I will take your medicine on your behalf because I have a lot of mercy and pity. So yeah, and let me start by saying that in this cruel world that we are living in right now, celebrities rise by bringing others down. They rise by soiling others, and they rise by just fighting each other, and many more. You all already know how the industry is. You know how they show us all their clout, all the everything they do. We all know about it. And what these celebrities forget is a whole lot of innocent souls, a whole lot of people in the world are watching them. We are following you. We are wanting to be like you. We are trying to emulate you. And that's why y'all are called influencers, because you are influencing other people. You are influencing young girls, young boys, young adults, parents. That's your role. And it breaks my heart when these so-called celebrities, they lie. They do things that what do I say? They don't influence in a right way. Not all, but most. And forgetting that they have a whole lot of following, a whole large crowd. Now, let me just get to the point. Diana, you said that Willy Paul tried to rape you. And Willy Paul shamelessly did a diss track and talked so many bad things about you. He didn't mention your name, but we all know there was a beef going on, so it was directed to you. And as a woman, not just a woman, as a human being, anybody will be so angry about that. Like, what the heck? Why? Why do you have to say something like that about a mother, a wife? It was so demeaning. I was so angry about that video. And in return, you came and explained to us everything that happened to you. Now, Diana, your story has so many question marks. First of all, you told us that Willy has been pursuing you. Question mark. You also told us that this alleged day you went to the movie theater or the movie shop, like you said, and Willy came, or you all met there, whatever it was. Question mark. You also said you had a discussion with Willy of whether to go to your place or his place. Question mark. You said Willy was being touchy with you. Another question mark. You also said you got to a conclusion that, okay, you'll walk and get into Willy's car and go to wherever you were going. Another question mark. Now, let me first talk about those question marks that I've said. Diana, Willy Paul has been pursuing you. Do you realize you've been giving him a platform? Because if he's pursuing you, if you don't like somebody, and if you don't want somebody, the moment they start talking to you, you won't respond, you'll block them, anything to do with them, you'll cancel. But you didn't do that. You mean maybe you are not responding to him, maybe you are enjoying to be chased by him because he's a celebrity, or whatever was going on. Let me tell young girls or ladies, young adults out there, unless you give a man a chance to pursue you, he will not pursue you. Unless you've not portrayed yourself or shown some interest in something, it may be a behavior or attitude or whatever towards this man, he will not pursue you. One thing about men, they have ego. Some give up real quick, some don't give up at all, and some will just be on and off. The moment you realize you don't want Willy Paul, or you don't want anything to do with Willy Paul, that's when this was supposed to come to an end, but it didn't. You went to the mall or the movie shop, and Willy Paul came. You didn't tell us if you communicated with Willy Paul to meet there, or Willy Paul is an angel, he just appeared there and voila, Diana is here. We can watch a movie or we can do whatever. You didn't say any of those, and that's why I call it a question mark. How did you guys end up being in the same spot on the same day with somebody that you don't like or somebody that you have no interest in? At the movie shop where you guys met, you had a discussion. Remember, this whole time, you don't like this guy. You don't want anything to do with him. You don't want any conversations. You already mentioned he's a rapist. You know of other stories. He's been raping people. And he's a devil, as you called him. And he's evil and everything that you called him. But you, Diana, you gave this devil a chance to discuss with you whatever you all discussed. To an extent, he suggested to go to your place. Tell me, at what extent will a man even have the audacity to feel like you will agree to take him to your house? Ladies, these men are people, are women's sons. These men, they are human beings. As much as we want to make them look so evil, so bad, rapist, thief, or whatever, they are still somebody's child. And I'll tell you, even at the end of this video, at the end of everything, at the end of this world, me as June, I will judge Willy by what Diana has said. And me as June, I'll judge Diana by what Willy has said. But one thing that we forget is that's just human opinion. God is not going to love Diana any less. God will not love Willy any less. So Diana and Willy, they have a conversation, and Diana, like she said, she did not agree to Willy going to her place, and Willy suggested, okay, let's go to the car and talk. Diana even goes ahead and says that. So I was like, okay, let me just go, because I don't want to cause a fuckhead or facade or whatever word she used. Let's just go and talk, question mark. You don't like this guy, but you're willing to go to sit in his car and talk? And at the back of your mind, you already know what kind of person he is. Why are we lying to ourselves? Why are we telling the wrong stories to people? You know how many people right now have watched your video? Almost 500,000. Most of which will be ladies. So are you trying to tell ladies that it's okay to entertain somebody you don't like? It's okay to sit in a car with somebody who you know has a bad story behind him. Is that what you're trying to tell us, ladies? And you have agreed to sit in his car talk, and the guy drives off. Diana, what are you not telling us? Where is the truth behind this? Did Willy Paul carry you into his car? No. And of course, Willy doesn't look like a gentleman enough to open the door for you, so you open it for yourself, most likely. And sat there. And you all drove, like you said, to an apartment after you were the gate wall apartment that you called it. This whole time, the only thing you said happened is he was being touchy. What were you doing? What was your response to those touches? Let me start by saying that women, I'm not trying to say that rape is not real, that men rape women, rape girls, and even small babies. It's there. And as I speak all this, I'm a mother, and a mother to a daughter. I'm a big sister to 3 sisters. And I'm a cousin, a lady cousin, to a lot of lady cousins. So, and I would hate for anything like that to happen to my girls. So, most of these rape cases, we ladies give the leeway. We let the man have our access. And when things don't go our way, we turn against this man. We call it rape, just because the society doesn't support rape. Unless a stranger, a man that you don't know, has grabbed you out of a multitude of people, or just somewhere that you were walking home and raped you. Somebody you don't know, somebody you've never had conversation with, somebody you don't even follow, just a mere stranger from nowhere grabs you and rapes you. Now that is wrong, and that is unacceptable. But a man that you have entertained, you've had conversations, you have expressed maybe your feelings or whatever to each other, and you've tried to get money from this man, and you are not able to, and not just money, just anything material, because let's be honest, we girls, it's material things we want from a man that we don't want to fall in love with. It's the money, it's what he comes with, it's what I get from this. That's what we follow in men. And according to what Diana has been saying, and like I said, I religiously follow Diana. She did a video some time back and told us she used to have many boyfriends, many men, etc. I'm sure most of you watched the video. So, Willy Paul already knows what kind of woman Diana is. And when he was shooting his shot, he knew something would come out of it. And he knew what Diana wants from him. It's everything else he wanted from this other man that he was sleeping with, that he told us about. Money, fame, name it. So, as a woman, our character is what defines us. You may be working or working somewhere, and this man, and not just men, even other women will be watching you. They'll be like me, like I said, I love Diana so much because of her character. I see who she is. She's so kind. She lifts people up. She helps people. She has a lot of emotions. She is amazing. And that's what attracts me to her. Willy Paul was attracted to Diana because of her character. The men that Willy Paul mentioned Diana had something to do with, they're not just like Willy, that they will keep on chasing clouds. They are busy men. They are well-known career men, but they have their things going on, etc. So they don't have time to chase clouds. So when Willy was shooting his shot, he knew Diana will. He knew everything that he will offer to Diana that will make her agree. I don't want to make assumptions. I am just talking according to what Diana has said before. And let's keep going. Now Diana has entered Willy's car and they are going to wherever they are going. And Diana goes ahead and says that he was so touchy, he was just touching me, and I was like, stop. Come on now, come on, stop. If you mean for somebody to stop, bite his hand. Turn the steering of the car, cause drama. But that's not what you wanted. At the back of your mind, Diana, you knew this guy is famous and you could get something from it. And maybe you just met him and he was like, it's like, this is not the guy I've been wanting to be with, or this is not the guy I want to have a piece of. And it's normal. Yeah, I go to the internet too and see men and I'll be like, oh damn, he's fine. And sometimes we'll go on a date, we'll be like, no, that's not what I wanted. It's normal. So Diana, you took yourself to Willy, clearly. And now, you've turned around and said he tried to rape you. Well, he tried to have sex against your will because now you've met him and you don't like what you see, and the guy is like, I don't know if y'all had dates before, or on that day that you went to the movie shop, he paid a movie for you, or whatever happened, because you didn't get into details. You only jumped and said that he asked you to go to his house, just like that. Is that what men are doing now? You walk into a movie shop and meet a girl and tell her, can I go to your house? Come on. Do you know how many girls have watched you cry seriously about all this? And I'll tell you what, Diana, you're not crying because of what Willy Paul tried to do to you. You're crying because right now, you're a changed woman. Everything that you did in the past, maybe you have regrets about it. It's something you're not proud of. And those tears that you seriously shed on your video is because of what happened in the past. And it's normal. It's okay to cry, and God forgives. And you have to start by forgiving yourself. But don't drag somebody else's son into this. And I'll say it here in front of everybody that's gonna watch this video. I do not know Willy. I don't follow Willy. I only watch Willy's music when he collaborated with somebody I know. I am not a fan of Willy, so nobody has called me to do this. I am talking to the girls. Girls, ladies, look at Diana's story. Are you a woman that is letting yourself close to a situation that will turn out to be something you didn't want to? Are you letting yourself be vulnerable You know, the reason I'm using Diana is because she's a public figure. Right now, she has almost 600,000 followers on her YouTube channel and almost 2 million followers on her Instagram. Do you know how many eyes are those? Do you know how many women are feeling sorry about everything that you said and hating on Willy because of everything that you said? And you didn't get into details, you only picked what favors you. You only picked what will sell. And are you thinking about the innocent women watching you? The innocent girls that are that have been abused before but could not speak it because they're not famous? I would ask you, Diana, if you really are truthful about what you said about Willy and the allegations you made, come back to the video again and tell the ladies, the young girls, the truth. And I want to tell young girls that even men are people's children. Men, they have hearts. And all those men that do all these bad things like rape, they are not themselves. And I'm not even trying to support them for their mistakes. It's a demon. It's something that gets into somebody and you do bad things. The least these people need is support. But the world will just jump on them, fight them, put them behind bars. And that's not how you kill a disease. Another one will be born. And it's going to be the same way. So even women that say they want to come together and fight for women and stop rape, all that shenanigan, our women, our ladies are making ourselves or themselves available to these rapists. Just follow Diana's story. Tell me where Willy Paul forced her into her car. Diana walked into her car, herself, into his car, sorry, herself. And she said the guy has been pursuing her for a while. And she entertained him. Yeah? And guys, this rapist, as Diana calls him, has been, I don't know if it's still, her hubby's friend. So, you want to tell me, Diana, you're letting a rapist come close to your children? Come close to your home? To your husband? And just because you don't want to cause chaos, you want to keep quiet about it? Really? Really? Also, look at your husband's friends. A couple years ago, DK Kwenye Beat was in a scenario. Of course, I don't want to bring it back, but you all know what happened. It had to do with women. It had to do with sexually transmitted diseases. It had to do with so many ugly things. These are your friends, your husband's friends. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who I am. You don't know what the boys do out there when you're in the house. And you've sat here to tarnish a whole Willy in front of the world. Somebody that is your husband's friend. And if you say this happened before you were married to Bahati, that means you didn't let Bahati know. Because if you did let Bahati know that his friend tried to rape you, I don't think they'll be friends. Unless he's Jesus, he forgives sins. And he's not gonna judge. So, celebrities, I'm calling out on all celebrities. If you're gonna come to a video and talk to people like you're trying to encourage them or teach them, don't come and lie. Don't come in. You cannot raise somebody by bringing another one down. Now, this is what you're doing. You said you want to find justice for you and other women that Willy has abused. Now, you're trying to raise this woman and bringing Willy down. It don't make sense. So I really want to reach out to everybody watching this, and I don't have any issues with anybody. With the two people in this video, like I said, I love Diana so much. I don't know Willy Paul. I don't follow him. But the viewers, if you make yourself available to a man, be ready for the consequences. If you want to be famous, be ready to sell your body. And if you want to be famous in a short period of time, you'll pay for it. You'll exchange it for something. There is no man that is willing to give you his money that he worked hard for nothing. And the only thing a man would want from a woman, mostly, not all, is sex. It's your body. So you already know what you're getting yourself into. You already know what is going to come, and you know the price. If you go to a club and this is not just for celebrities, it's for even ordinary people like me. If I go to a club where there's men and I'm portraying myself in a wanting manner, and a man spots me, he'll come, of course, talk to me. Oh, I'll buy you this, I'll take you to these places, I'll take you on vacations, I'll do ABCD for you. And it will sound good to my ears because, first of all, that's what I'm looking for. Mindset. When you're going to do something, you already have it in your mind. You planned it. You know what you're getting yourself into. So let's stop killing others vocally. Let's stop using our fame, our following to bring others down. I do not agree to what Willy has done, or what he tried to do, or what he has been said he has done. And other rapists out there, other men that force themselves on women, I'm not trying to say they are right. All I'm saying is, let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable. Diana said he's filing against Willy. For what? So you want to go to the policeman and tell them that I walked into Willy Paul's car and he told me we are driving to his house, or my house, and he started touching me, and I was telling him stop. Really? So this cop should go and start asking Willy Paul, why did you do that? Or what exactly are you looking for? Defamation, yes, you can file for defamation, truly, because he defamed you. But this other alleged rape, no, come on now, be realistic. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end my video here, and I'll be doing more of these videos, and I hope I made sense. I hope I didn't try to be biased on any way. And please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. My name is June, and my YouTube channel is June Says. I'll tag it down there. And my Instagram is June Says. And let's keep talking.